Good morning, everybody. Some of you might know me as Mahir, your tutorial leader. Some of you know me as another rank and file member of CUPE 3903. Just making sure the audio is working, not just looking around. All right, so I wanted to use this opportunity to tell everybody about why we're going on strike and essentially why I think we should be going on strike. So here it is. I think the main reason why we're going on strike is our wages. There was a bill passed, it was called Bill 124, a couple of years back. It said that our wage increases are capped at 1%, while everything else is increasing its value or its price by more than 1%. So basically what they're saying is you should pay for that. But as you can see in my T4 that I've left here, I make around $13,000 a year. I don't think you can live off of that. I know a lot of people who are going to food banks and are becoming homeless. I know some of my students watching this are probably aware of that because they themselves are becoming homeless. It's really unfortunate. While at the same time, York is paying its senior administration staff a lot more money. I think a 20% increase in their wages. I think it's a little bit unfair to say that the people who do the work, do the teaching, do the research, about 60% of the work at York is done by members of 3903. We don't get any wage increases and we have to beg for like 2-3% increases while their administration makes 20% more. I would also like to mention the fact that we have a lot of people who are contract faculty who are basically living from paycheck to paycheck. They're living very precarious lives. They have mortgages, they have families, and they're basically doing what a full-time professor does, except they're paid a lot less. This is quite unfair because I can imagine you come to your classes and you see your professor and you're like, oh, this person has done well for themselves. They've studied all their lives. But in reality, they're living in poverty. And I don't think that's what Canada should look like. I don't think that's a good look for even the university to have its professors living, going to food banks all the time. So I think that's one major reason why we're going on strike. Okay, what happens if there's a strike on Monday and some classes are open? Do I need to go to class? The truth is no, you don't. The university has bylaws in which is stipulated you are not allowed to test students on content that was taught during labor disruption or a strike. So if your professor is conducting classes, they're not allowed to test you on the content that they're teaching. Besides the fact that what they're doing is strike breaking, which is not just like not a good look since we have the legal right to strike, but it's also basically betraying people who fought for them to have a good job, right? It's kind of unfortunate. People making $150,000 a year looking down at people making, again, $13,000 a year is not the best. Let's just say that, right? Okay, this video is already too long, so I just want to get to the point. The reason why I think we should be going on strike, and this is personal to me, it's two reasons. It's first, we shouldn't close our doors, the university doors, to working class and poor people. If you're passionate, if you have a talent, if you have the aptitude for what you're studying, you should study that. In the long run, society will benefit from you learning and improving yourself and being able to go back and contribute to society with what you've learned. I don't think society loses anything with young people, passionate people, and talented people going and learning things, right? When we say, oh, you make $13,000 a year, you shouldn't come to university if you can't afford to pay rent, that means that what we're saying is the university is for rich people. Even if you have the talent or the passion for it, don't come here. This belongs to the rich. They are the only ones who deserve to get higher education or university education. I think that is a very decrepit form of a society because it not only creates more of a class divide in which the rich people are also the educated people, but it also stops society from improving because there will be people who are talented and passionate who don't have the means, the conditions to be able to study. And by keeping them out of the university, we're keeping out potential greatness. The second reason is very personal to me. I'm an immigrant, and the rights and the benefits of immigrants in this country are great. They're admirable. but they weren't given to us. Just people randomly handing out benefits. No, people had to go fight in the streets, fight fascists. Like think about the Christie Pit riots, in which the Italian and the Jewish community came to basically get beat up and fight fascists. Some of them died, but they died for me, so that I can have a good life in Canada. Unions went out on strike, got beat up. For what? For me, so that I can have health care, I can have benefits as a worker, so I don't live in squalor. That's the Canada most immigrants come to, because it's great. It was built not by the rich or the powerful people, it was built by the struggle of people going out in the streets. Some people say, I don't care about that. Like they did that in the past, that's not my problem. I'm not like that. I personally have to do my duty to especially to those who've done it for me. And I can't go back in time and say, hey, thank you for going out and protesting for me. The only thing I can do is model them, right? Say, you did this for me, I will do this for those in the future. Because that's the only way that working class people have been able to get better wages and benefits and all the stuff that we used to enjoy in this country. So those are my personal reasons. If you have any questions, this is my email. You can contact me. I'll see you on the picket line.